Isang utang namin, magkano? 30 million, 10 million.
Kwento mo naman yung failures to founders mo na istorya kung bakit ka ganyan ngayon.
Hindi kami mayaman nung bata ko.
Isa ito sa sekreto mo, ha?
Unlike kasi sa ibang bansa na maraming financial packages and solutions that the banks or the government are offering to startup companies or SMEs, dito sa Philippines medyo mahirap.
So, hi everyone! Welcome to another episode of Failures to Founders. Pinapakilala ko sa inyo si Sir Harold Bautista, ang may-ari ng Callhounds Global BPO. Ang hirap mo, dami kasi guys.
Kailangan mo na drum.
Callhounds Global BPO. Drums. Callhounds Global BPO Corporation. Hindi pa. Una pa lang. Okay, sige. Bossing, kamusta ang buhay-buhay? So, pero ganito yan, guys. Ngayon naman, guys, ipapakilala ko sa inyo ang isang sikat pagdating sa mundo ng pagnenegosyo. Siya lang naman ang may-ari ng Callhounds Global BPO Corporation, Verspatio Realty Corporation, High-Tech Trading Corporation. Uy, lagyan mo ng drums. Tatlong kumpanya yun. Ang bibigat, puro korporasyon. No? Yun. Thank you, Isaw King. Host of the H Factor. Host pa. May-ari na ng mga malaking negosyo. And syempre, walang iba. Mr. Harold Bautista, Techpreneur. Palakpakan naman namin, guys.
Thank you. Thank you,
guys.
Chef. Medyo okay tayo dyan. Kaya pa.
Sorry guys, medyo wala tayong boss ngayon. At saka talagang sarayin nyo na tayo. Bossing ang lisensyadong... Okay. So, Sir Harold, kwento mo naman yung failures to founders mo na istorya kung bakit ka ganyan ngayon at sobrang successful mo.
Well, thank you so much, Chef Anthony. And sa mga co-founders natin out there, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to talk about my experiences as a founder. And what are the different struggles that I've encountered sa buhay ko bilang negosyante. No? So, isa siguro sa pwede kong i-share sa kanila is that, paano ako nagsimula? Sino ba si Harold Bautista? Paano siya naging negosyante? Ano ba yung mga different steps na na-encounter niya or different challenges na na-encounter niya sa journey niya? So, to start, bigyan ko ng background yung mga co-founders natin. Hindi kami mayaman nung bata ko. I guess, traditional Filipino family na yung tatay nag-abroad, OFW, yung nanay nagtatrabaho para masustentuhan yung pag-aaral namin ng kapatid ko. So, ever since nung bata pa ako, I was always very, very inspired by the different business owners na napapanood ko sa TV. Yung mga na-feature sa ANC, TV Patrol, diba? Yung mga si Sir Ramon Ang, diba? Si MVP.
Uy, wag mo maginig mga dito mo.
Mga dito mo pala yun, no?
Dito! Boss!
I've always been fascinated sa kanila. Diba? Yung mga tito natin, yung mga
tito
bilyonaryo, diba? Sabi ko, parang gusto ko ring mag-give back sa Pilipinas one day. Kasi I see how they contribute to nation building. Diba? Yung iba ang pinapasok nila to contribute sa nation building, politika. Yung iba naman, business. Diba? So ako, sabi ko, I wanna be like them. Siguro hindi ko kaya magkaroon ng boss. Kasi pakiramdam ko, parang kaya kong i-drive. Siyempre, may mga ganong bata eh. May dreams tayo. So when I was in high school, medyo natetest na yung medyo natetest na yung entrepreneurial mindset ko. So minsan yung mga classmate ko, 'di ba? Nagpapasulat sila, kaya nagpapaano ng homework. Hindi ko sinasabing tama to ha. Sabi ko lang ito yung ginagawa. Sinisingil ko sila 20 pesos, 40 pesos kada gawa, 'di ba? So umikita. Ngayon, siguro na-instill sa akin to kasi sinabi sa akin, naalala ko nung grandmother ko, sabi niya sa akin nung high school ako, alam mo sa lahat ng apo ko, ikaw yung pinakamadiskarte. Kaya maganda talaga yung validation na gano'n eh. Kaya nai-instill sa yun. So sa akin, ay, madiskarte, resourceful. kaya ko pala, di ba? And then, nung high school ako, if Miss Bambi Ahano, kung nandyan pa siya ngayon, pala sige. Ata yung ano niya ngayon, last name niya. Isa rin siya sa nagsabi sa akin, alam mo Harold, magaling kang negosyo. Business mindset ka. From there, na-instill sa akin na, kailangan maging business mindset ako. Kasi ito yung tingin ng tao sa akin eh. Diba? Na-hone talaga ako. So, fast forward, nung fourth year high school ako, nag-apply ako nag-entrance exam ako sa UST, UP, Lyceum. 3 yun. Sa Lyceum, nag-apply ako, nag-entrance exam ako. I was looking to get CLOCA, and then legal studies, yung dalawa na gusto ko sana pasukan. And then UST naman, legal studies, political science. Sa UP, same political science. Hindi ako nag-succeed sa political science sa UP kasi quota course. Sa UST, hindi rin. Pumasa ako dun sa konserbatoryo nila. Yun sinabi nilang, imagine yung conservatory of music. Saka nursing. Ayaw ni mama kasi bumabaha daw, etc. So, ending, Lyceum. Diba? So, dahil Lyceum ako nag-start, na-open ako sa mga different organizations kasi Lyceum is very, vibrant pagdating sa organizations. Yung mga nandyan sa loob ng intramuros sa universities. Very vibrant yan pagdating sa organizations. So, may mga different organizations out there, Legion Chefs, culinary, kasi culinary yung kinuha. For those hindi culinary yung pinasok ko. So, first year college, sumabak na agad ako sa competition. So, if I'm not mistaken, that was MAFBEX and WUFEX. So, my first competition, I got a gold. So, second competition, gold, and then bronze, and then silver. But, hindi talaga yun ang puso ko. Diba? So, sabi ko nga, whatever, kasi very important to, kung ano man ang pasukin mo, dapat mahal mo. Diba? So, sabi ko, this is nice. So, diba, may media, may media exposure ka, may media mileage ka, but this is not what I want to do. So, nagkaroon ng opportunity towards first semester ng second year na offer yung scholarship sa Korea. Went back sa Korea because I got an offer to take an international track program of the university na pinuntahan ko nung nag-exchange student ako. So, offer nila MBA. While doing the MBA, I was working sa isang brewery. So, yung brewery na yon, it's actually pretty popular in Busan. So, what we do is we distribute craft beers all over Korea. That includes Seoul, Metropolitan Seoul area, Busan, Gyeonggi Province, and some of our beers even reached Japan, China, Hong Kong, Singapore. So, it was a pretty good brand. I was managing the brewery and the distribution. So, I learned the operation, the back end of audit, finance. Siyempre, kailangan pagkasyahin yung fund na binigay sa amin.
How old are you at the time?
I was, kasi MBA na to, I was 20, 21.
Very young.
Oo, 2021. 21. I was 21. Yeah. Because I graduated pretty young. I graduated when I was 19 eh. So that was a pretty good experience for me. And during that time, I was able to put up a website. Because I was based in Busan. Remember, during that time, Train to Busan was a pretty popular movie out there. I don't know. I think every Filipino out there knows Train to Busan. But hindi lang Pilipino, pati mga foreigners sa Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan, worldwide, basically, Americans, they know about Train to Busan kasi it won a lot of awards eh. Right? So, yung tourists sa Busan, nag-triple. Dumami. I mean, mapapansin mo talaga, dun sa area kung saan ako nagtatrabaho, we're right next to the beach. May kita mo, ang dami talagang turista kahit winter. Right? So, ang nakita kong problema dito ngayon, kasi nga nagsusupply kami sa mga restaurants, sa mga napapansin nila, hindi nila nakaka-capture yung market ng foreigners because of the language barrier. So, like, there's a light bulb moment na naisip ko, what if I create a platform that would really feature this really good restaurants or, craft beer places sa international community. So, ang gumawa ako ng website. And then, I started with 3 restaurant that offers our beer. I did feature yung mga different menus nila, promotions nila, in English, of course. And hindi pa popular yung SEO nito back then, no? but I was doing SEO already. So I optimized the website to feature these places sa Google Maps and Kakao Maps. Kakao Maps kasi sa Korea yun eh. Diba? And in just a matter of 2 months, their sales really tripled pagdating dun sa foreign customer market nila. Diba? That was a very good approach kasi at first I was not really charging them, but of course when they earn, diba? Iba na yun. So I started asking them for retainer's fee or feature fee, right? So umabot ako ng 115 yung subscribers ko ata, if I'm not mistaken. And then after that, one of the main challenge talaga na na-encounter ko noon is that may isang online magazine din na nakita yung potential ng business ko.
You mean 15 clients, not subscribers? 15 clients?
115 clients.
Imagine, 115 clients.
Yes.
Ang galing.
Diba? So,
Dami.
kasi ano to parang it's a SaaS model, service as a subscription. So, kaya subscribers yung tawag namin. But basically, we feature them. And then, there is an online magazine who took notice of us. Medyo hawig kasi yung name namin sa kanila. So, the name of the company back then was The Branding Asia. TBA. And then, the name of this brand is Branding in Asia. So, hindi ko naman anticipate. Hong Kong based to. Pero they have a pretty good presence in Korea. So, they offered me, buyout. So, they're gonna take over for a certain period, for a certain amount. And they said, yes. Sa akin kasi wala talaga akong background eh. It's my first time doing a formal type of business. It's not even that formal eh. Kasi it's an online magazine, di ba? So, I was not even, I didn't even have an office. So, yun yung ano ko. And then, yung proceeds ng pinagbentahan ng company, I saved it. Diba? And then, after some time, I've moved to a different industry, which is a manufacturing industry of skin and hair analyzer. It was based in Suwon, in Korea. So, and then I was working as well as a part-time consultant sa Samsung as their business communications manager. During that time, I encountered a lot of, really big businesses, Fortune 500 businesses, kasi we manufacture skin and hair analyzer for Procter & Gamble, for Nivea, and Shiseido, and so on and so forth. These are famous brands out there. So I learned how to communicate to C-level executives. So that type of relationship that I built with them, it lasted until pandemic. During the pandemic time, if you guys know how many people died sa US, napakadami. If you've heard of it, diba? During that time, people were really dying. Wala talagang nakakapasok sa trabaho. People would rather stay at home, diba? Rather than bayaran mo nga sila, pero mamamatay naman sila. So, the company, one of my clients in the US asked me, Harry, we're really having a hard time right now. It's a very difficult time for the company. We're looking at the Philippines as our outsourcing country. So you're a Filipino, maybe you can recommend someone because I've made billions for them, right, during our partnership. So I built the trust already. So I told them, you know what, let me help you out here. Give me, 48 hours and then I'll get back to you.
So anong negosyo ito? Call center?
BPO.
Okay,
Business process
BPO.
outsourcing. So Philippines is their outsourcing partner.
Okay.
Diba? Yun yung gusto nilang maging partner nila, country nila.
So dahil ikaw yung pinaka-trustworthy nila at subok na nila na capable na maghawak noon, ikaw yung...
Well, actually, hindi naman talaga ako tinitignan as ako. Kasi ako lang yung Pilipinong kilala nila na mapagtatanungan nila if I can refer someone from the Philippines. So, lucky enough, sabi ko, I'll check it out. Kasi hindi ko talaga iniisip yun eh. Pero alam mo, habang ginagawa ko yun, napapaisip na ako, what if ako na lang? So, lucky me because I know some people in the Philippines.
Connections.
Na who's working in the same industry. Diba? So, I put up a company. This is not Call Hounds Global. My first company was Clever Query.
Clever Query.
Yeah, Clever Query. So, it was a company that I started with some partners. But unfortunately, these partners of mine weren't that credible or weren't that trustworthy. Their integrity were not really that good. So, usapan namin, we're gonna put up the business and basically hati-hati kami sa negosyo.
Pwede mo bang masabi ito yung failures na failure mo noon na ngayon, dahil doon, mas successful ka?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Kasi syempre.
So yun, kwento
So
natin.
just to cut the story short, I partnered with them, and the client that I had in the US entrusted their business to us. So we started with 7. Kasama na kami doon. So there's 4 of us, and then 3 agents, and then naging 10, naging 18, naging 23. At one point, dumami siya, and then yun nga, nalaman ko yung pera ko lang pala yung ginagamit nila. Kasi ito yung savings ko from selling my previous business. So I found out about it. So I put a stop on it. So nawala lahat ng client. And then that's when I thought to myself, you know what? I can do it on my own. So I put up Call Hounds Global BPO Corporation. And then from then on, we got a new client again. So 25, 50, hanggang ngayon, 2,000 plus.
Wow.
So that's fast forward to now.
2,000 plus employee.
Right.
Wow.
Current, wow.
So that's actually how I started my BPO business, and that's how I learned na hindi ka dapat basta-basta magtitiwala sa, kasi alam mo, ito, I always pray sa taas, no. Bigyan nila ako ng ability to be discernful. Yung skills to be discernful. Bukod sa prayer, kailangan talaga, it's a skill that you will develop eventually. You'll know kung bino-bullshit ka ng kausap mo.
Yes.
Diba? Alam mo kung, sorry for the word, you know kung niloloko ka, may ulterior motive, diba? Malalaman mo yun eh.
Tsaka maraming tao din na experience na syempre learning failures to founders. Makikita mo sa tao, minsan may kilala kang tao, some people will tell something about it, bad mouth ka. So dapat malaman din pala nila yung tipong how to validate.
Yes.
Yan yung pinakamahalaga eh. Kung yung tao alam mo naman na okay, nakakasama mo siya, alam mong maayos, teka lang, hindi naman ginagawa sa akin ng taong yung sinasabi nyo na ganyan. Parang ang layo. So dapat, tama ba, you know how to learn, natutunan mo rin
Natutunan ko na maging discernful. Yes, validation is very important. Pero during the time, in my case, I learned that pera ko lang talaga yung ginagamit nila. So medyo masakit sa akin yun kasi dapat equal kami. So yun, yung medyo naging ako doon. Kaya after that, when I started Call Hounds, I made sure na whoever that I will bring in, it's really trustworthy and they have integrity. So fast forward to today, I have 3 businesses. Diba? I started Verspasio Realty Corporation kasi it focuses on leasing, which caters to my requirement as a BPO. Diba? And then at the same time, after that, I started the Heartic Trading Corporation, which is IT distribution, because as a BPO company, kailangan namin ng mga IT equipment. So as you can see, when I've created 3 businesses that supports one another or each other, so that hindi mahirap mag-adjust from one industry to another.
So isa ito sa sikreto mo ha.
Yes. Isa na yun sa pwede ko sabihin sa kanila. So yung backward and forward integration is very important, na hindi basta-basta mag-start ka ng negosyo dahil lucrative to. Hindi ganon. So sa akin, yun yung mga naging step-by-step process ko. Bakit nagkaroon ako ng ganitong mga negosyo? Dahil I make sure na yung isang negosyo ko, sinusupport yung isa sinusupport yung isa, sinusupport yung isa. So at the same time, kumikita ako. Diba? Yun ang pinaka-importante.
Kumikita ka sa isang negosyo mo ulit.
Yes, yun ang pinaka-importante. Kasi hindi lang ako kliyente nila. At marami kaming client, diba? Pero dahil nakikita nila na well-established yung sister company, yung partner company niya, they order. Diba? They get our services. So, yun ang pinaka-importanteng aspeto na gusto ko sana ma-share sa mga co-founders natin doon. So, isa yun yun yung pinaka-short story how I got into business. And sino ba si Harold Bautista? So again, yun lang talaga yung ma-share ko sa kanila about where I came from and how I got here. Diba? So mga struggles talaga na isa sa mga gusto ko pang ma-share sa mga co-founders natin is basically when you're starting a business, as much as possible, kung wala ka pang kapital, diba? Don't quit your 8 to 5 job. Bakit? Kasi mahirap Mahirap magnegosyo nang wala kang bala.
Backup.
Wala kang bala. Wala kang bala kasi ako, I was lucky enough na when I started the business, kahit papaano meron akong backup. Meron akong na-save dahil nga may pinagbentahan ako. Pero I encountered din yung instances na naubos yon, and then I had to look for funds. So would you imagine at one point we were looking for 100 million, 130 million? Diba? Saan namin kukunin yun? Diba? So, to pay off debts. Imagine mo yun, ang laki nun ha. So, how are we gonna pay that? Although we structured it, di ba? Isang utang namin, magkano? 30 million, 10 million, di ba? So, hindi siya maliit. So, para lang mapondohan yung payroll, yung contributions, and so on and so forth. So, medyo malaki, di ba? So, ako, I try to make sure that I add value to my business as much as possible. So, again, kung mag-start kayo ng negosyo, don't quit your 8 to 5 job until such time that your business can really sustain itself and you can focus on it.
Yeah, Harry, question, no? Yung unang negosyo mong binenta, may trabaho ka noon 8 to 5?
Meron.
Yeah.
So I didn't really quit my job. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, ginagawa ko siya on the sideline. Kasi imagine niyo, like, if I quit my 8 to 5 job, wala akong visa sa Korea. So hindi rin ako makapag-stay sa Korea. So I really had to stick with my 8 to 5 job. And then at the same time, hindi naman sure yung 115 kong clients kung mag-i-stay sila sa akin for the longest time. So, kasi yung iba doon, 6 months, 12 months, depende kasi sa subscription nila. Diba? So, minsan, talaga, nagka-cancel yung iba. So, may mga ganun ako. May ganun din akong fear. Kaya, yun kasi yung very common diba? May fear ka. Kaya, pero yung umuwi ako sa Pilipinas, talagang nagsabi ako sa sarili ko, I'm gonna do this full time. Was that? Meron akong savings and I can always go back. Meron akong backup, and which is dapat may importante yun dapat meron kayong plan A, plan B, plan C, if kaya nyo hanggang plan D, diba? Kasi lalo na kung may pamilya kang binubuhay, diba? Mahirap yung sumugal ng, alam mo yun, wala kang backup. Kasi if something happens, let's say malugi yung negosyo mo, anong kakainin ng anak mo? Anong kakainin ng asawa mo? Diba? Yun yung pinaka-importante na kailangan maintindihan ng tao. Business is really something that you could really rely on for the longest time, especially if it's really a good business model. Diba? But at the same time, wala namang 100% na sure nakikita forever. Diba? May mga negosyong nalulugi. May mga negosyong, diba, malakas ngayon, bukas hindi. So, kailangan talaga. Tama ka dun, Sir Mirbs, nung nakarang episode natin, sinabi mo na, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Kasi, totoo naman yun. Ganun din kung mag-start ka ng negosyo. Huwag mo munang ilagay lahat dun sa business basket mo. Meron ka munang itlog dun sa employee or work basket mo. Diba? Kasi pag nilagay mo lahat yan dun, paano pag nalugi ito? Yun yung ma-share ko sa kanila. Isa rin sa mga nakuha kong experience sa pagninegosyo is that kung kailangan mo ng puhunan, kailangan mo ng kapital, don't be afraid to ask for help. Diba? Kasi ma-pride ako eh. Ako yung taong like, sabi ko nga sa inyo, when I was growing up, sinabihan kasi ako madiskarte ako, resourceful ako. Para sa akin, I think kaya kong i-resolve lahat.
Nice.
But that's not what should we be doing
As an entrepreneur.
As an entrepreneur. Do not be prideful. Kasi you'll never know kung sino yung makakatulong sa'yo if you don't ask. So, alam nyo yung panahon na, ayan na, magpe-payroll na. Hindi namin alam kung saan namin kukunin pang payroll namin. Kasi na-delay yung client namin ng 2 months eh. Kasi for some reason talaga, although good payer naman yun, na-delay siya ng 2 months. Kinausap ko talaga lahat. May interest naman eh. Sabi ko, bro, meron ka bang 18 million?
Kala mo
talaga, hindi ko alam.
Kala mo 18 pesos lang eh.
Bro, sabi, tatawag ako, bro, bro, kumusta? Alam nila pag kamusta eh. Diba? Harry, bakit? Anong ganyan? Sabi ko, kasi may problema ako. Anong problema mo ganito? Ganito, kasi may opportunity. May opportunity ako sa'yo. Anong opportunity mo sa akin? Pautangay mo ko ng 18 million. Babalik namin sa'yo ng 18.2.
Bro, mahirap ka palang pag tumawag ka sa akin. May opportunity. Bro, pagka narinig ko kagad sa'yo yun, bro, teka lang. I give you also opportunity.
Kasi hindi ko sinisimulan ng negative. Kasi pag ninimulan mo ng negative.
Yeah.
Diba? bro, may opportunity ako sa'yo. Pero
Wait,
galing.
yun sa mga followers natin, no? How you,
Yung ano, no?
different perspective
Oo,
ng
approach, no?
bigyan
Yung
mo-
magandang approach.
Oo,
Yun,
galing, galing.
Yung take nyo, napakaganda.
Kasi ba, ano to hindi ko pinapresent na may kailangan ako. Pinapresent ko to as an opportunity sa
Trade
kanila.
secret to ni,
Oo,
ni
so
Sir
for
Harry.
example, ayun nga, ending, nakakahiram naman ako 6M.
6M.
Yung sa 6M,
Ano
out of 18 point, 6M ang nahiram ko.
So kulang pa rin.
Kulang pa rin.
Saan mo ito gagamitin? Sa pambayad pala ng
Pambayad ng
tao?
tao.
Pambayad ng
Pambayad
tao.
ng tao, to saka
Sweldo.
ng contribution, saka ng ano namin, renta, and all. So, ang dami. So, this was 2021, 2022, 2021. So, ending, nagkaroon kami ng short, alam mo talaga nagdasal ako. Sabi ko, ano kaya namin to? Sabi na nga ako, nandun ako sa sakyan ko, naalala ko. Kausap ko yung mga colleagues ko. Ano ba, should we stop? Sabi namin, after nito, should we stop na ba? Kasi baka mamaya, hindi natin kayanin.
Mas lumalim yung
Kasi
utang.
first time namin maka-encounter ng ganung Sabi ko. Sabi nila, no, kaya pa yan. Kasi pananghina, kaya maganda yung partners mo. May
Positive din.
Positive din. Hindi kayo pwede pare-parehas na panghinaan ng loob.
Oo.
Tapos pag pinanghinaan kayo lahat ng loob, wala talagang
na.
mangyayari.
Oo.
Sabi nila, kaya pa yan. Sabi ko, bagay, kaya pa yan. Kano lang naman yun. Pag bumalik ako sa pagtatrabaho, mababayaran ko rin naman. Sabi ko, so ending, umasok yung bayad ng client on that
Nice.
day.
Nice.
Nag-ano ko. Sabi ko, kasi nanay
Galing
namin.
talaga.
God's
Galing,
plan.
Sabi
galing.
ko, wow.
God's plan.
Diba? So, nabalik namin yung utang sa amin. Pagpasweldo kami, ang kailangan na ng problema yung susunod. Kasi isang buwan pa lang, 2 buwan na delay, di ba? So, at least may enough time kami.
Oo.
So, lumapit kami sa mga different banks. Kasi akala namin wala na kaming time eh. Kaya hindi kami
ayun.
sa mga bank eh.
Ito ngayon,
Pero ito, may
oras.
time na kami. Kaya nga lang, sabi ng bank, sir, wala pa kayong 3 years. Yun ang mahirap
So,
sa
3 years
Pilipinas.
ang minimum.
3 years normally, kailangan may history ka para makautang ka.
Yes.
Yun ang problema, yun ang... Unlike kasi sa ibang bansa na maraming financial
Institution.
packages and
Oo.
solutions that the banks or the government are offering to startup companies or SMEs. Dito sa Philippines medyo mahirap
Yes.
humanap ng funding.
Yes.
Pag kailangan mo, hindi ka agad-agad makakuha. So, isa yun sa naging struggle namin. Lumapit kami sa mga tao na nahiraman namin before. Kaya nga lang, syempre, medyo limited din yung options namin nun. Kasi kung kayo, lapitan ko kayo ngayon, pahiram ako ng 10 million.
Sige. Kaya ng buhok.
Baka mamaya hindi nyo ako replyan, ha? Sige. And there you go, mga co-founders. Thank you so much for watching Failures of Founders podcast, where we discuss real stories.
Real failures.
Real success.
From real people.
Again, this is Harold Bautista, your techpreneur.
Brian Soriano, your ISO King.
Chef Anthony Ang, your chef consultant.
Sir Mervs, your Baraska King.
Hit like.
Subscribe.
Click the notification bell.
And leave some comments below.
See you again, mga co-founders. Bye for now.